Hi guys, my name is Sharon. I live in Newport and I would love to share my testimony with you. Back in 1997, when I found Jesus when I found out my girl's father was addicted to drugs. I'd left him, I'd gone through a bad patch, I went through drinking and smoking cannabis. A neighbour of mine I'd met, she wasn't from Newport, name was Claire. She said, "Do you know Jesus?" And I said, "No, I know the stories of him, but I don't really know him." And she said, "If you let Jesus into your heart, there'll be a change." Okay, I thought, I'm going to give it a go. So she wrote me a prayer down and I went into my bathroom. And as I really read this prayer, I really let into my heart, something changed. I was crying. There was a joy inside me I've never felt before. It was strange to explain, really. Well, anyway, I came down the stairs and I've said it, and I really believe in Jesus. Something just really happened to me. Well, anyway, I started going to King's Church then, and I got baptised. I used to take my two little girls with me, and we all loved it. There was change in my life. I was singing all the time. I was praising the Lord, but people thought I was going nuts. My mother thought I was going nuts. My friends thought I was going crazy. So I left it and I stopped going. 2 years later then, I met this guy and we had a son together. He bought me a house and he helped me raise my two girls. We had a beautiful time. He owned his own business and wasn't short of anything. We had plenty of holidays, plenty of money. I overspent on everything. I had everything. You know, life was great, so I just thought I could just do it all on myself. But I became moody, I had a temper, I was angry, I blamed him for everything. And after 9-10 years with him, we split up and I met another guy only 3 weeks later. We quickly got married, we did, and we argued a lot. I got arrested twice, and because of this I lost my son. My son was 9 and my son went to live with his father. In the meantime, I went to live at a women's refuge, but that didn't work out, so I went back to this guy. We still argued a lot, so then I left him and I went to live at my brother's flat. And after this, my girl's father, the one who had the drug addiction, took his own life, so he committed suicide. I had a letter off the courts to go to see my son, but I didn't turn up because I was burying my girl's father. Everything it was just a total mess. I turned to alcohol. I had to hold down a full-time job as a carer, so I had to keep a compassionate heart because I was dealing with elderly and they were dying. Things was really hard. Destruction was happening. I couldn't even hold a relationship down for more than 5 months. In 2013, my friend asked me would I come to this church, Newport City Church. So I said okay. She was picking me up and I had a hangover, so I had no choice. I had to go with her. She made me. And that was the best she did. Because when I went back into the church, I felt peace again. I still didn't get it right. It was only 2 years later, well this year actually, in April, when a woman, Sandra, bought me a study Bible and I started getting into the word more deeper. I came across this word, I think it's Mark 11:25, that God says, you know, we should forgive. If He can't forgive us unless we forgive. And I hadn't forgiven. I didn't forgive. I still had a temper and I was still angry and I had hate inside of me for my son's father taking my son away and his new wife. I still haven't seen my son. It's been 5 years, but I believe Jesus is working on this. So when I got that scripture, it went straight to my heart, and I believe then grace came in, and there was a dramatic change on my life. I stopped drinking. I stopped being that idiot. And I started getting in the Word, and the Word is alive. I'm here today to say everything you can buy or you're searching in life will not fulfill that gap that Jesus Christ can. I live with my mother and I haven't got these luxury items anymore, and I haven't got I am so happy. I still haven't seen my son, but I am so happy because God has fulfilled my heart. And that is the key. He fulfills you inside and he works with you. If you work with him and you are in the word of Jesus, I'm telling you now, I can't say it enough. Jesus works it all out for you. He's a plan and a destiny and a purpose is on your life. And that's all I got to say. Amen.